Now let's take a look at graphical behavior for exponential functions. A term you will need to know when looking at graphical behavior is asymptote. Asymptote is a line the graph of a function gets closer to as x or y gets larger. As we go through these next three examples, I will be labeling and showing you the asymptote for each graph. A reminder that an exponential function is written in the form y equals a times b to the x. We can also take this and add a constant, which we will call q, as this will affect the graph. Here I have graphed 5 different functions, all starting with y equals 2 to the x, and then changing our q. In our green graph, which you can see marked with a -2 here, and then a green dot here, is y equals 2 to the x minus 2. In each of these graphs, I have changed our q. And as a result, you can see that our y-intercept changes each time. For our blue graph, from y equals 2 to the x plus 2, you will see that our y-intercept here is y equals 3. And this is because when I make x equal 0, y equals 2 to the 0 plus 2. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, and you can see that our blue graph is 3. Following the same rules, let's take a look at our red graph. I'm going to make x equal to 0, since that is where our y-intercept is, and we get y equals 1 minus 1, which equals 0. You can see here that our x is 0. Our q in exponential functions changes where you will find our y-intercept. One of the other things we can look at when looking at graphical behavior is what's happening in our exponent. We can take our x and add a number to it, which we will call p, which will change our behavior of our graph. Let's take a look. As you can see in this graph, we have left our a, which is 1, our b, which is 2, the same. We have left our q at -1. We've only changed our p, our number being added to our x. As you can see with this graph, adding or taking away a number from x shifts the graph either left or right. If we take away a number, like we do with -1 and 2, you will see here that that shifts our graph to the right. If we add a number, like 1 and 2, we see that it shifts it to the left. So when adding or taking away a number from the x, that shifts our graph left or right. As you can see, all of our graphs approach this red and black line. This line is the asymptote. This asymptote is y equals -1, a line that each one of these graphs approaches but never quite touches. In this graph, there are 4 functions graphed where the b is the same and the a has changed. You will notice that a, when negative, creates a graph that curves downward. When a is positive, our graph curves upward. Each of these graphs, whether they are curving upward or curving downward, all attempt to approach the red and black line again. The asymptote for these graphs is y equals 0.